My name is Jackie.
My name is Paul.
My name is
Brandon Spear.
My name's David.
My name is Hannah Wolfman.
Brooke Gordon.
I'm 16.
I'm 11 years old.
I'm 16.
I'm 72 years old.
50 years old. I'm 28 years old and I have epilepsy.
My grandfather and I both have epilepsy.
I have had epilepsy for 6 years.
I've had epilepsy since I was 18 months old.
I've had epilepsy for 2.5 years.
Both my brother and I are living with epilepsy.
Grand mal seizures.
Tonic-clonic seizures.
I have every type of seizure.
Epilepsy is nothing to be frightened about.
Let's talk about it.
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 I'm Allison. This is my daughter Liza. She's had seizures since she was 5.5 months old, brain surgery at 5. She's now 8, and I love her very much. Let me kiss. It's a day-to-day journey, and you have to be ready for anything. The more you know, the better. Knowledge only helps, and as many people that you can to rally around you and support you, the better your journey will be.
Epilepsy is a neurological disorder. About 1 in 100 people have epilepsy. 1 in 10 will have a seizure at some point in their life. And there are more people with epilepsy than MS, cerebral palsy, and Parkinson's combined. When I first heard the word epilepsy, I'm like, oh, please not me, because, you know, like epileptics, they're freaks. But then, like, once I got diagnosed and once I educated myself, I realized that all the myths about epilepsy, they're fake.
Hi, my name is Brandon Spear. I'm 15. I'm the only person in my family to have epilepsy. I take medicine, so my life is pretty normal. I haven't had a seizure in a while.
Hi, my name's David. I'm 20 years old and I've had epilepsy since I was 18 months old. I have partial complex seizures. This is what happened to me when I had a seizure.
If someone had a seizure, they should know what to do.
If I was having a seizure, first of all, don't restrain me because you can hurt me and I can hurt you. And second of all, put something under my head, preferably like a pillow or something soft so that I don't hurt my head. And also, if it's over 5 minutes, you need to call the police or 911 or any emergency personnel because that's not good. Because that's very bad for someone having a seizure. It can endanger their lives.
Hi, I'm Dr. Laura Strom, and I take care of patients with epilepsy. I think when people first have seizures, it is a little bit scary. But once they learn how to handle the situation and what to do, then the fear kind of goes away. Talking about it really helps.
The most important thing to do is to become knowledgeable about it.
My name is Hannah Wolfman. I'm 17 years old and I have every type of seizure. How easy it is to live with it really varies on how bad it is. The 4 most common are tonic-clonic, simple partial seizures, complex partial seizure, and absence seizures. It's very important to educate yourself and your families on the types of seizures if you have epilepsy because, like, for different types of seizures, you have to treat them in different ways.
This is my beautiful daughter, Chelsea Alice Hutchison, who tragically passed away in April of 2009 at the age of 16. 1 out of 350 epilepsy patients with uncontrolled seizures die each year of SUDEP, which means sudden unexplained death in epilepsy. Chelsea lived a very normal life. You would never have known that she had seizures unless you had seen her actually have one. Her friends were very supportive of her, which I know is not always the case.
you know, just telling my friends how to handle it, and that's kind of hard for them also to handle because I don't want to be a burden on them. But I found, you know, that they're really supportive of me, and that's helped just so much.
My friends throughout this whole time, they've been very supportive. Like when I was diagnosed, I told them right away, and they didn't think of me any differently, and they were eager to help. And I realized it definitely doesn't have to ruin my life, and I can still have a very fulfilling life. I can still participate in all of my sports. You have to just not see epilepsy as a boundary. It's kind of like a new pathway you can go down.
It basically is just a piece. If you have diabetes, you have an extra challenge. If you have epilepsy, you have an extra challenge. It's just one of the things that makes you a little different, but still very normal.
It's a little bit more challenging, and I don't ever forget that I have it. But just knowing that I do and being able to move forward, I think is really good.
There are people dying. If I care enough for living, make it a better place for you and for me.
I'm just like you.
I'm just like you.
I'm just like you.
Like you.
Like you.
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 Let's talk about it.
I would suggest going to the Epilepsy Foundation of Colorado's website. That's epilepsycolorado.org. It's just a great website to find information on anything you want to know about epilepsy.